We're tracking another breaking news headline for you this morning. The former chief financial officer at the Trump Organization has just pleaded guilty to perjury. Alan Weisselberg had been charged with lying under oath during an investigation into the Trump real estate company's finances. Our Kara Scannell is outside the court in Lower Manhattan for us right now. So update our viewers, Kara. What can you tell us?
Yes, Alan Weisselberg just left the courthouse a short time ago. He entered a plea of guilty to 2 counts of perjury. These are felony counts, and they relate to testimony that he gave to the New York Attorney General's office in 2020 during a deposition as they were investigating the Trump Organization's finances. The specific charges that Alan Weisselberg said pleaded guilty to that were lies that he is admitted to involve him being asked, have you ever advised any financial institution that the value of Trump's triplex apartment was incorrect on the statements that they gave? He said, no, he only learned about it after it was given to them. And during the trial and during his guilty plea today, they said that, in fact, he did know because of conversations with Forbes magazine, which was conducting its survey of Trump's wealth, that they had raised questions about the size of the triplex apartment. In the financial statements, the Trump Organization had said that it was 30,000 square feet. In reality, it's just under 11,000 square feet. Now, the other count that he said, the other lie that he admitted he told was he was asked, were you ever present when Donald Trump described the size of the triplex apartment? Alan Weisselberg said he wasn't, but this again, Forbes magazine had an audio recording of an interview with Donald Trump in which he described the inflated size of this penthouse triplex apartment, and Weisselberg was there. So that's specifically what he is pleading guilty to, but he also admitted to lying during his testimony in the fall during this trial where that Alan Weisselberg, Donald Trump, the adult sons were all found liable, and that massive fine that Donald Trump is facing of $454 million. So Weisselberg acknowledging that he lied under oath during that testimony, although he did not plead guilty to that charge today. So Weisselberg now is expected to be sentenced next month. Prosecutors said that they have agreed to recommend a sentence of 5 months at Rikers Island jail. Remember, Alan Weisselberg already pleaded guilty in 2022 to tax fraud charges. He served a 5-month sentence at Rikers. Ultimately, that ended up being about 100 days. So that is what looks like it will play out now. Now, importantly, Weisselberg just pled guilty today. He's not cooperating with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, who has investigated and brought a criminal case against Donald Trump in connection to the hush money payments made to Stormy Daniels just before the 2016 presidential election. That case is going to trial later this month. Weisselberg is not expected to be called as a witness by prosecutors or by Trump's attorneys. They had been pressuring Weisselberg for years to cooperate with them. He had been a close confidant of Donald Trump for decades. He has not flipped. He has not agreed to cooperate. So another significant felony charge for Alan Weisselberg. He will serve more time in jail, but he is not going to cooperate against Donald Trump. Well,
which I don't understand, Kara. Maybe you can explain it to me. Usually when someone pleads guilty, they want a reduced sentence, and in order to get a reduced sentence, they have to cooperate with the prosecution. And you're saying in this particular case, he's pleading guilty. He's going to get a reduced sentence, but he's not going to cooperate. Is that right?
That's right. Well, he could have faced a sentence of between 3.5 to 7 years on these felony charges. Initially, they were looking to charge him with 5 counts of perjury. They allowed him to plead guilty to 2 of these counts. And what prosecutor Gary Fishman had said in court today was that one of the reasons they were agreeing to this deal and this sentence was because of Alan Weisselberg's age. He's going to be turning 77 years old this year. He had already served time in Rikers, but Fishman was saying that it is still important to bring this case because, as he put it, perjury tears at the very fabric of our justice system. Wolf?
Kara Scannell reporting from New York for us. Thank you very, very much.